Yo, what up, though? Sorry, I'm running behind. I'm running behind, but it's all good. We're going to have a quick conversation today. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you enter in the building. Got some great topics. So we'll be talking a little bit about your network. Always invest in your network. We'll talk about hosts, agents, and why so much hate on the Apple TV 4K. Is it that people just don't understand what I am talking about? So we will talk about that more. Of course, I got to put this disclaimer out there. Have to, because people just don't understand. People always talking about IPTV. We do not talk about that on here. We are not going to give you any information. So please, I'm telling you, that the snipers are out there. They will knock you off, put you in timeout. And if you keep coming in with the bull crap, you will be banned. All right? Enough of that. Let's go ahead and take this out of here. What is up? Let me move this to this monitor so I can lean over here a little bit more. What is good? Salute to everybody. Let me clear some things over here. Where's my remote? Just in case I click on something and it's displaying something. But what is up, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What is good? So, like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all in here too long, but I do want to have a conversation, because I don't think people really understand when I said why so much hate on the Apple TV. Some people just don't get it, all right? Some people don't get it. It is a great and premium streaming device. Again, if y'all saw a few emails that I got, y'all would be like, hold up, something ain't right. Nobody's telling you to go out there and buy it. I'm not comparing this bad boy to the Shield. I'm not comparing it to the Cube. I'm just not comparing it to anything. But what I am saying, all right, let me put this back on the screen. What I am saying, when you're using the Apple TV, if you are already established, meaning you got some type of IPTV service, if you got your media library on your home network, this is a device that you can use. And the only thing you would need is 2 applications. No, it cannot install the Nova video player. All right, because I done got a few of them emails. Yo, Dale, I don't see the Nova video player. You have not saw me use the Nova video player inside of this application, inside of this streaming device, because Nova video player is an application. So if you're already established, you got you a home, media library going, whether it's your movies, TV shows, music, you have you got some eyebrow Peterson television, then you can use this device. Really, if you're a person that's on the Mac side, you on the Apple side, you got iPhones, you can actually have this work for you. All right? You can get this bad boy working for you. So it is very, 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 very crazy, like the hate that is coming up. I don't think people understand what what I present to them, and other creators or other people who listen, they don't like it. I mean, and it's all good. I'm hearing all type of things, and it's no knock on anyone. I mean, do what works for you, but just know we have options. All right, that's the main thing. We have options. All right. So there's been a lot of information going on this last week. I definitely want to talk about this as well. Let me see something though. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hold up. Hold up. Let me see if I can adjust this. Let me do this. Let me select all. I do want to talk about this. Let us see. All right. It won't allow me to do that, but it's all good. All right. Let me see if I can go to. Definitely don't want to go to that. Let me see. It might let me. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just see. All right. Here we go with one. Let me do this right quick. And maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. But we about to see. Where you at? Where you at? Hold up, guys. I should have just created the folder. That's crazy when you can't find your file, right? I'm just trying to try something right here. There's a new device that's being said that will be becoming soon. I don't know if I said that right, but there's a new device that's coming soon, supposedly, that we'll be able to use. All right. They are talking about the Fire TV Cube. And I'm looking for the poster I made for it. Where you at? Where are you at? I can't find it. I really need to clean my desktop. I'm trying to find it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, right here. Let's see. Let's see if it. All right, it won't bring it up, but we'll do it this way then. It's all good. So there is a new device that they are talking about, the Fire TV Cube. The new one. I don't think anyone really knows the specs as of yet, but just know that it is coming, at least supposedly coming. The Fire TV Cube. Now, what we don't know, and this is why I don't really like to speculate. Um, People's, hit me up, Dale. Why haven't you talked about the Fire TV Cube? Because it's not a lot of information out there. There is no information out there that gives me enough insight to talk about it. But these are some of the questions that we may have, right? Will it have more RAM? Don't nobody know. Will it have more storage? We know that the Fire TV Cube comes with 16 gigabytes of storage. We don't know. Will it have a USB ports, that we can plug directly in? Nobody knows. Will it have Wi-Fi 6? Nobody knows. Will it have Ethernet port, a dedicated Ethernet port, and not the little plug-in device? No one knows. Will it have Luna Gaming? Will it be steering a little bit towards Luna Gaming? No one knows. And so that's one reason I did not talk about the Fire TV Cube, because it's just not enough information. And so I would hate to give some insight and say what it should, it's going to be this way. We just don't know right now. We don't know what Android version is going to be running. We just don't know. But it's rumored that it will come out. When it's coming, I don't know. If I had to take a shot at it, I would say later this year. Because whenever there's smoke, the fire starts sooner or later. So I would say probably around like November, you know, somewhere around there. And remember, in my last or some of my live shows, remember I said, listen, I think they're getting ready to drop a new cube. because the Cube was on sale so many times. We never saw it on sale as much as we saw this past year. I'm talking about on sale for multiple weeks before Prime and after Prime, and then after Prime, Best Buy threw it on sale. And so when you can get a premium device, and yes, the Fire TV Cube is a premium device for what you can do with it. Um, it's a premium device. All right, it is real nice, and it just work. All right, it just work. So we have no clue, guys. We have no clue what this device is going to do. Can't no one say, unless you work for Amazon and you're behind the scenes, say anything. Everything else is just a big old question mark. No one knows. And that's why I said usually when we get little leaks and everything, we get a little bit of information. Like we got leaks on the Fire TV 4K Max. We got leaks. We knew exactly what it was going to do. And so we can make dedicated videos for it. We don't know if the cube is going to be black, gray. We just don't know the color of it. It's just not a lot of information on it. And so that's why I didn't even post um, any type of video. I didn't do it dedicated because even in the article, it just didn't give me a lot of information that I think that would support a dedicated video. I understand why people did dedicated videos. I just didn't do it, you know. And that's just how it is. I done had the first Fire TV Cube, and for some of y'all who roll with me, again, every time there's a device that comes out, they compare it to the Fire TV Cube. I mean, they compare it to the NVIDIA Shield TV. When the Fire TV Cube, the very first one came out, the first thing people did was what? Oh man, forget that device. You better get the NVIDIA Shield. I was one of the ones on here saying it's not even supposed to be compared to the NVIDIA Shield. At the time, the NVIDIA Shield was being introduced as a what? A gaming console. It was not even, and what the Fire TV Cube was introducing us to was smart technology. And I just don't know why people were. I mean, you had creators, even on I don't know if it was my show or Steve's show. You know, that's my guy. We was in disagreement over this device because he was like, man, forget that, man. You got the shield, the shield, the shield, the shield. And I'm like, man, forget that. Because if I could sit down without a remote control and say the A word, turn on my lights, turn on my lamp, turn this on, turn that off, it worked for me. Turn the music up, turn the music down, telling that cube to play your favorite playlist that you created using like Amazon Music, or just play a song. Hey, uh, hey A word, play what? P Diddy or something. Play Master P or play Taylor Swift. I mean, whatever you wanted it to play, you did it. Beyonce, Jay-Z, all of this stuff. So you can do that without a remote control. Remember, everybody else, you had to have what? The remote control or a third a device that you had to plug into the NVIDIA Shield. It was a Samsung, some type of device you plug into there. I never use it. I got it. It's still over here in the drawer. I just saw it like a couple weeks ago, and it was just terrible. All right. But people are going to compare everything to the Shield. All right. Everything is going to get compared to the Shield. It can be, you can come out with an Android radio. Hey, man, don't get that Android radio. Get the Shield. Well, I can't care. I can take this radio anywhere in the world. So what? Just get the Shield instead. It worked better. It's not meant to go against the Shield. but that's where folk are at. And that's why I said it's so much people trying to push their agenda on you, whether it works or not. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I just try to tell you, listen, these are options that you can use. All right. All right. I ain't even read. Let me see who's all up in the building. First of all, let me see before I move into the next one. Oh no. So bro, say yo, I need two fire sticks. Yeah, I was late today. What up, Jolly Jolly? What up though, Dave? Pep's in the building. What up though, Katie? Dave say Apple hate Android versus Apple. Always has been a love hate in the situation. Absolutely, absolutely. But if it's up to me, I'm gonna just tell people that you got options, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about that shortly. What up though, Sean? What up though? What's good? What is good? What is good? Sobro say all it does is open up more avenues to generate income if you are a hustler. Absolutely. If you know what you're doing, yeah, yeah. Yep, Sean said I think it's called Gazelle. Yep. We actually talked about this on the last show or a show previous. So yeah, we talked about it. We know it's Gazelle, but everybody would know it as a Fire TV Cube number 3. Hey, that's how it is. I still haven't opened up the Fire TV Cube Gen 2. And sometimes it be like that. It's devices that I haven't opened up yet. Yep. What's up, James? What up, though? Dave said, I understand compared to Shield 5 to 6 years ago, it was the standard. Yeah, it's no longer the standard anymore because what? We got so many options. Absolutely. What up, though, LB? What's good? QC? What up, though? Dana? What up, though? What's good? What's up, Aunt? What's good with you? What's good? What up, though, Miss Octavia? What up, though? J Pezza? What up, though? What's good? What's up, Miss Carla? What's up? Thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up too while y'all entering the building. So just in case y'all are late, again, let me get this warning right here. We are not giving any type of information out on Eyebrow Peterson Television, aka IPTV. So please don't ask that on here, or the snipers will get you if I don't get you first. All right. So far, we have talked about the Fire TV Cube. All right. For the people who are just tuning in, because I just saw my numbers jump. Um, the reason I haven't talked about it is because it's not a lot of information on this device. The new Fire TV Cube. We don't know what it's going to be, how it's going to look, same color. It's just not enough information on it. All right. And so we don't know if it's going to have more RAM, more storage, USB, Wi-Fi 6, Ethernet port, Luna game. We just don't know a lot of information on it. All right. So I talked about that. I also talked about this. Why is there so much hate on the Apple TV 4K? Honestly, again, I don't know. And again, this just give us options. But what I will say is this: if you're planning on getting the Apple TV, remember the Apple TV does not have a USB port. So you cannot connect the drive up to it or anything like that. It's not built for that. It is strictly a streaming device. That is it. That's all it's here for. That's all it's for. It's to stream. So we have to remember that, right? So if you're already established, say you got your own home media, right? You got your media library, and it has movies, television shows. It has music in it, and it's on your home network. This device will pull it. Now, if you got your own Eyebrow Peterson television and you got your home network, this is a great device for you. Now, the thing about it, with all premium apps, and it came up on my consultation today, a lot of people They get mad because what? They get mad because you have to pay. All right, you have to pay for a premium service. Well, if you look on the Android side, aka TV Mate, to get the perks, unless somebody modded an application for you, and then if they mod it, how long is it going to last? All right, how long will it last? But if you didn't, the average person is, or the more than average person, to use those bells and whistles for TV Mate is paying for it to get the premium. Purple IP, Purple, is it called Purple IPTV? The app. If you want all the bells and whistles, you're going to pay for it. So it's really no difference when it comes to premium versus totally free. Free will get you going. Free will get you in the house. But you're not going to get that drink. You're not going to get them wings. You're not going to get none of that. You're lucky if you get a chair. All right. They might put you over here and you in the stand up only. Like a lot of baseball, right? A lot of baseball stadiums, they have standing only. Those are the cheapest ones you can buy, less than $5 just to get in the stadium. But you're going to be standing up, all right, compared to them people who pay premium to get a seat. All right. You're going to be paying. That's just the name of the game. And so when people say, well, man, I got to pay for this, I was one of them people, right? I was one of them people that was like, man, I'm not paying for nothing. But when I finally said, you know what, let me do this because this can help somebody. Because people were saying, yo, Dale, I'm an Apple person. What can I use to be successful? I'm like, no, you can't use it, man. Apple closed. Because I was misinformed. I was uneducated in that matter. Listen, I've been using the Apple TV 4K ever since. I got the Infuse app and I got the iPlay TV for the Eyebrow Peterson television. It's been working wonders. My wife, and look, this is not a knock on any other device because honestly, it comes down to personal preference. My wife hasn't in the bedroom. She has not. She's strictly on that Apple TV 4K. She just loved the whole setup. She loved that she could just go to two of these apps and get everything she need, including the movies and TV shows that I put on the home network. And so, again, I don't know why so much hate on this device, honestly. But what I will say this, let me say this. If you're going to get the Apple TV 4K, at least have one of the services. Say maybe if you're someone that's looking at these Android third-party applications and you don't have your own media library, don't get it. Because if you're used to that, then you're probably going to be upset because you cannot add third-party applications to the Apple TV 4K. All right, that's just the name of the game. But if you got your setup, say you started, I don't care if you got a Zado. I don't care if your network is connected to your PC. I don't care if it's connected to your router. If you have it, then yes, you can get started. You can go with the Apple TV 4K and go from there. Just to show y'all how serious I am. Y'all see two of them. Some people be like, "Oh, Dale lying." Don't have to lie. Don't have to lie. And just to show you that it's being occupied, because here is one right here. All right. Sometimes you got to do this. Some people like, no, Dale, we trust you, but you know how you got to prove yourself on the streaming side. You don't see nothing in here, right? Nothing. Well, your other one, you ain't using that other one, Dale. Because that's how people be thinking. Dale, you ain't got nothing, man. You just got the box, empty box. All right. So goes to show you what it is. Again, I like my Zado. as well. Does it do works for me? But also, like I said, just depending on you and what you like to use, it really comes down to your personal preference. Superdell or anyone from DST, except the Real. The Real gonna tell you to go Apple regardless. If Apple made some shoes, she gonna tell you those are the greatest shoes on the earth. Get them. That's just what it is. Other members of DST is gonna tell you, hey, it's really up to you. Now they may say, hey, what their favorite devices are and stuff like that, but they're not. They're gonna basically say, look, you have options, right? And that's what it comes down to. You have options, and that's the name of the game. So, all right. So let me go back up in here. Let me see if anybody said anything. All right. I didn't say, yo, Superdell, we have to check out the Roku devices. Always good to have option solutions. Absolutely. I checked it out, but I'm going to have to get back to it. I don't know if it's going to be this week, next week, but I will get to it to see if it can work for me. All right. I'm not sure, but we'll see. All right. Dennis say, what up, Dale? Did your son play this week? And so if how did he do? They scrimmaged this week, Dennis. They just scrimmaged. He actually did well. I mean, they only let him play like 4 or 5 plays. Um, but both of my boys are playing on the same squad. And it's crazy that both of them got on varsity as a sophomore. As a sophomore. So it's crazy. They say, yeah, would agree. Would like to see what Roku brings to the table. Yeah, we're going to check that out soon as well. What's up, Dale? Can you elaborate a little on TV Player app? It's very, very nice. Of course, I can't show it because there's something playing on it right now. Because I'm keeping up with a score, and so I can't play it as of right now. But it gives you all the information that you need. All right. Let me see. Let me do this. All right. Let me do this then. Let me just see what maybe I can just give you a little taste of what it can do. All right. All right. I'm not going to get into all the bells and whistles of it because but at least I can just show you the guide. All right. I can show you the guide and you can determine if you want to use it or not. All right. So let me do this. What up, though, Big H? And again, is all about personal preference. So let me share. Nope, not share. Cancel that. Let me extra camera. All right, so you see it right here, straight up. This is the guide. All right, I'm not going to press anything, but this is the guide. For people who want to use the guide, you can set up your favorites. It's all up to you. You can add how many servers you want. I had 3 of them on here. Again, I'm not going to go into that part, but you can actually, you see, all right. It's pretty cool because some people like to look at it like this. And again, this is the iPlay TV on the Apple TV, but this guide is so wonderful. But look, you can actually go like out to 3 days and see what's coming on. So you can see exactly like 10, 11, 9, 10, and see exactly what's coming on. So if I want to see what's coming on at let's say 5 in the morning, and I can see exactly what's coming on at 5 in the morning. So it comes down to you and what you want. So it is very, very nice. All right. It's very, 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 very nice. And you can definitely you can do your thing with it. It's so nice. My wife love it. She loves it. She loves the coloring, everything on it. She loves it. All right. So that was just a little bit of snippet, Big H. Hopefully you got it. And again, iPlay TV is on the Apple TV 4K, and I'm paying for the year. I think the year was like $10. All right. That's what it was. The year is like $10, and you get all of that set up and going from there. And again, you can add as many Eyebrow Peterson television services. If you got 4 or 5 of them, you can add them to it and just go to each one of them. It's up to you. What up, though, Chariot? What's good? What is good? Hope all is well. What up, though? What up, though, the URL King? What's up, though? What up, though? Jay Pastor say, yo, people are spoiled with the ability of the Android TV and the Apple wants that cash. Well, yeah, Apple is definitely going because they're giving you more of a premium product. But a lot of the premium products on Android, you're going to have to pay that money as well. So I understand it. You know, if you're doing a premium application, yeah, shoot. Yeah, we're gonna give it because we can compare the free ones to the premium, the paid ones. Yep. You say I'm surprised Google TV isn't getting the hate the way Google Stadia is getting the hate. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I heard little stories on that too, Chariot. Does Apple TV 4K have web browser? If it does, game over. I don't know yet. I need to check into that. I'm not for sure. I do know with Siri, Siri is on here. But that's a good one. I will be checking. I should have something by tomorrow. What up, though, Huff? What's good with you? What's good, Miss Octavia in the building? What up, though? James said, I can't find my Zadoo Z10 Pro on my network. I don't know. It should show up. You got the server on. Make sure you go up in there and you got the server on. Yeah, I don't know. I will have to see what you're working with, James. I'll have to see what you're working on. You say, how do folks hate on something or even comment on a device they don't own? I have always said, not every household is the same, shaking my head. Well, so, bro, I'm glad you brought that up because you've been following for a long time. Remember, what was the guy named On Demand? On Demand used to say, man, the Fire TV stick is junk. The 4K is junk. And then when you ask him, you'll say, well, have you even tried it? No, I just know it's junk. How in the heck you gonna call it junk if you never even tried it? And that was my debate with him. Like, how are you gonna call something junk if you never had your hands on it? And then what happened? He started having it in his background. I just didn't understand that whole logic. If you never had an Apple TV, how can you tell it? How can you call it junk or no, man? Now I understand you saying no. I'm settled in with what I have, and I respect that. But when you hear people say, "Oh man, it's not better than the Shield," what are you basing it on? Because if you're basing it on just streaming, it's right there with the Shield, if not better in some people's opinion, in some people's eyes, because it's just streaming. But I mean, it just depends what you are doing. That's it. That is it. And a lot of people are not using the Shield as a server. They're not even using the Shield. Man, I wish I would have asked this question. I would have said, for all them people who was using the Shield, I would have said, what are you using it for? Oh, I just got Cody in there. I watch my third-party applications. So you're not even using it as a server. You're not even using it to put your media on Plex. Man, you're not even gaming. I wish I would have asked those questions, but here we are. All right, Big H, gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely a nice layout. That bad boy is nice. Absolutely. What's up, Eugene? What's good? What's good? That TV guide is very, very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. What's up, Odell? You said, have I ever used the on streaming devices? Heck yeah. Shit, that's my money maker right there. That is part of my money maker right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. I got a couple of them right here in front of me. Hi Dale, is Silk browser available to be installed on the Android box? I like the simplicity of the browser. I never heard of anybody using the Silk. I don't know. I never tried the Silk because I'm gonna tell you what. I never really did browsing on my Android devices. Never, ever, ever did. I just never, ever, ever did browsing on there because it just sometimes it's not as fast as I need it to be. That brings me to a point. People, if you're listening or if you have some clients, guys, please let them know. Please do not be banking on your devices. Um certain personal content should not be shared on these devices. All right? Because you have those applications on your devices, you don't know who's behind it. A lot of these devices, the people they try to put little packages or something inside of the app that captures your data. All right. And the last thing you need is to be on your bank, your credit card, any type of financials, or you doing some personal things using your social security card. Do not, and I repeat, do not do anything personal on your devices if you're using these third-party applications. If you're using it, use your phone instead of these devices that y'all have these applications on. All right, you just never know. I don't even honestly. I just don't think you should be doing that. All right, that's all I'm gonna say on that. You say one more question on that TV player. Can you record? Yeah, you can record if you got the right device. Now, it doesn't have a dedicated recording button attached to it. Again, that's because it doesn't have a USB. Remember, the Apple TV 4K does not have a USB, so it's not going to give you the capability of capturing. But if you have my device that, hold up, let me take it. Let me take it a loose. Aha! If you have this, which I have it connected to the Zadu, all right? This is the Cloner Alliance. Y'all saw videos on this. If you haven't, look on my channel, look at Cloner Alliance, and you can see what you can do with that. All right. Let me put this back. All right. So depending on the device that you use, there's always a way, Big H. Always. Always, always, always. Always, always, always. I'll tell you to say Superdell question from Jamie Jr. All right. Oh yeah, I just got to that one. Huff say never was an Apple fan, but That changes because of the two applications you've shown us. I have two Apple TVs in use now. Thanks. And see, Huff, at least on one of those applications, we can keep people going. All right. I have people who I deal with, that's all they do is watch TV. Now, I used to tell them, like, yo, you have to get, this device, this device. Now I can give them an option to say, okay, you got this device right here, or you got this more premium device. This one is going to come with this application where you got the guide. You can go 3 days ahead. It's going to be beautiful. All right, because now for my Apple people, I can give them an option. All right, you can go with this one. It's going to cost you this one, or you can go with this one. It's going to cost you this. And so as long as we have options for both sides of the tech, these tech giants, it's just an extra benefit to us. Because like I said, some of these people, I'm going to tell you, just in the last year or so, man, you should just hear, hey man, you got anything for Apple? I got an iPhone. You be like, no, man, you got to go this route. Now I can say, yeah, but you're gonna pay this, and then I can say, well, look, there's no options for like movies and TV shows. You got your live TV for right now, unless you have a service that provide that. Now, if you have a service that provide that, you'll be good to go. All right, absolutely. But it's all about options, Huff. You already know what it is. So I like Apple products, just a little pricey and not user friendly. Well, just like I talked earlier, right? I had a consultation earlier, and we was talking Apple. We was just talking about the whole Apple umbrella, and we just talked about this Friday. Apple is really about business. To me, Android is about, let's have a little fun. Let's see what we can create, right? Apple is like business. And I think it's nothing wrong with having a closed option, a closed avenue saying, listen, once you come here, you come down this street, it ain't no doing what you want to do. You're going to have to follow these rules. Well, with Android, shoot, they give you a whole beach. You could build a roller coaster on it. You could build a slide. You could do whatever you want pretty much. But Apple was saying, no, we're going to keep it business and business only. So when you come here, you either got to follow these rules or you can't. And I understand that. I understand that now more than anything. But that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And they about their bread. What up, though, Jimmy? You can use cheap Android boxes. Android is a computer. Oliver, Android is a computer. The Raspberry Pi is a computer. It's just that I won't use it in that. I got a computer where I can do business on because it have a little bit more extra features for protecting my information. If I go to a site that's a little janky, it's going to let me know this site is a little janky. Where you could be on Android. I'm not familiar with Raspberry Pis. It's a good chance you may not get that notification. Now, you may get some malware and all of that. It's just that I'm not going to use it. Android is a computer. Windows is a computer. Raspberry Pis are computers because we can do multiple things. We can hook up, other pieces of equipment, other hardware to it, and put in the command, and it follows through. So, like when you put in that command to go to www.espn.com, that's a command. And when you hit that enter button, what's going to happen? It's going to go through. So Android that's why you hear some devices are called Android PCs. When you use a Raspberry Pi, Linux, all of that stuff, they are all a computer. It's just different software. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is, Oliver. I just don't do a lot of that stuff. Y'all can do it. I don't go on my Nvidia Shield. I don't go on my any of my devices to get on the internet. I go on my devices to watch my media. I'm not knocking y'all. It's just something I don't do. It's not important in my eyes. And that's not a knock on anyone. I don't want no one getting in their feelings. Oh, Dale trying to say no. Dale saying what works for him. In my household, I try to encourage everybody, listen, use your computer. Uh, you can use your phone, you know, uh, but protect yourself. I just don't trust these devices that we put all this information. And I just think the browsers be too slow for me, really, when it comes to my computer and even my phone. You know, shoot, it's people out there, which I'm gonna get into sometime. It's people out there that uses a telephone. A lot of the telephones, these newer phones that's out here, you can plug them into a HDMI. You can get you a whether it's a Type C, and when you connect it to your television, it comes up with DeX, which basically is what a computer, which allows you to what you can browse. You can do everything you can. So it's crazy, and a lot of these phones are more powerful than these Android devices that we use. So we just have to remember that, though. But let me see. I also want to talk about this as well. So let me do this right quick. I'm gonna leave Oliver right there. I do want to talk about this, guys, because this is very, 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 very important. All right. These are some topics that I like to talk about. I love talking about investing in your home network. When someone tells you to invest in your network, that means they're telling you, if possible, if your ISP, which stands for Internet Service Provider, aka Comcast, Verizon, Wow, Spectrum, whatever you use, whatever your cable company or whatever, AT&T, they are called ISP, stand for the provider of your internet service provider. All right. That's what it's for. Internet service provider. All right. When you invest in your network, that means you taking control of everything. You get you a modem. The only information you should be given to your ISP is the MAC address of your modem. Now, don't give them no information on your router. It is not their business what your router, your network name is. Secret. Let me give you a little hint. When you use their equipment, guys, when you use their equipment, they always have an avenue to what you are doing. Some of y'all use VPNs, and that's cool as well. All right. But to use that VPN, you already know you got to go to that. You have to go. And they know we're going to it. They know you're turning it on. They just can't get past that lock gate. At least you think they can. Depending on what you're doing, depending on what you're doing, that's all you have to do is go and search the guy who was the spokesperson of Subway. Yeah, he was using a VPN too and still got caught. So don't think because you're using a VPN, oh, I'm never going to get caught. Just don't do it, period. All right? Don't do it. It's a reason why when these people crack a major look at the oil situation last year, right? When they allegedly the Russians got into the oil and demanded a whole lot of money. Had that oil company at the palm of their hands. And what happened? They had to pay up because now they were compromised. All right, because of the security of their network. The same thing goes with this. Listen, one way you can keep them out of your business, get your own modem and giving them the MAC address. But as far as your network on that router, you see them four antennas on your screen, that is a router. Make sure your router has the MIMO technology. MIMO. Multiple inputs, multiple outputs. Make sure. Now, dual is okay. Triple is better. But and when I say triple band, dual band, if you're still getting a device that's running 2.4 only, then that's a knock on you. All right. At least get minimum dual. All right. And set up your own network. Set it up. And some of y'all who be getting buffering and all of that stuff and craziness is because of the equipment, because the cable provider only going to give you so much. All right. You may thinking because it's coming out of a brand new box that is brand new. No, no. You don't know where that device come from. Could have came with somebody who had roaches, right? And now there's a possibility you getting roaches. Believe me, I know. I worked for a cable company who was in major cities. And some of y'all know this. In some cities, when they pick up the equipment, the technician, all right, I'm gonna do it like this. Where a bag at? All right, let me show you what the technician has to do. The technician has to do this. Take the equipment, modem, router, box, whatever, and immediately seal it up. They have to seal it up and like this. And look, and they can shake it and then see little stuff crawling, and they throw it in the back of their truck. I bull crap you not. Bull crap you not. So again, when you got your own equipment, you get your own network. That's just one of the things. You try to get your own modem, try to get your own router. All right, if you can, if it's part of your budget. All right, if it's part of your budget. All right, if it's part of your budget, you can afford it. You may have to get one time and another one another time, but work on that, because I'm telling you, just like I was taught, and I haven't looked back since. So definitely on that. All right, let's get into this next one before I start answering some questions. All right, I definitely want to talk about this one, people. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up either, because I love teaching. I love giving my insight. Not to say I'm always correct, but a lot of times I try to give you information that will help you. All right, definitely smack that thumbs up. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. I'm telling you, because just me personally, I just don't think a lot of people are going to give you this information. They want you to continue to depend on people. That's why I said start your own library. That way you ain't worried about Kodi or the third-party application. What's wrong with building your own? It's nothing wrong with building your own, because you can watch it whenever you want. I don't have to go to this and then click on that and then click on this one. Hopefully it worked. If it plays the right movie. Oh, you know what? That ain't working. Let me go to this one. Oh, this one worked. Oh man, it's freezing. Ain't this up? Let me go to this one. You ain't got time for that. When you want to set up your own, right? When you set up your own, you don't have to depend on no one. I'm telling you, it is so much better. It's so much better when you have the content yourself. That's why I've been doing, listen, for these last 3 or 4 days, I even, usually I only do my consultations, on Saturday. I did like 3 of them today. I think I did one Friday. And so as long as I got the time, and the only reason y'all called me because it looked like it's going to rain out here. It's been looking like that all day. And I don't feel like going out there fighting the rain. So I'm sitting my tail down and I'm helping people. I'm giving people that knowledge. I'm giving people that knowledge. That way they can sit back and when they start doing it and they building it the way they like it and what works for them, it just makes it amazing. Like I talked to an individual yesterday who have children. So I already know what he's going to do. He's going to create a section strictly for his children. And that way they can watch animation and everything else that come with for the kids. And that's what it's all about. All right. But let me talk about this. All right. Host. All right. That's what it says. Host. When you're starting your library, right? A lot of us, we can use our PC. Some of y'all can use a router. Some of y'all actually have NAS, network attached storage. Some of y'all even include external hard drive. You see that icon, that Google Drive icon? Some of y'all use that. All right. And when you look at the devices at the bottom, you see a Zedu. Well, you see two Zedu devices and you see NVIDIA Shield. Yes, you can plug up an external drive. All of this, you can plug your NAS into your router. All of this go hand in hand. You can plug the external hard drive to your PC and host it like that inside your home network. All of these devices and all these items that you're looking at right now will allow you to host your content across your home network. So if you're ripping your movies, you're ripping them, you're saving them, and you putting them, you can do that. You can use everything that you see right here. All right. You can see everything. So if you want to use Dropbox and all of that, you can do it. Everything that you see on this screen right now can get you up and going in a matter of minutes. All you need is the content. That is it. Now, some of these devices, like the Zedu, like the NVIDIA Shield, and like your PC, it does double. So you can go both ways. You can host it, and it can be your agent, which I'm about to show you now. All right. So you see the PC up there in the top left. You see both Zedu boxes, and you see the NVIDIA Shield. All of these can host, and all of these can be an agent. So you can put it out there and also use the devices to what? Watch your content. And that brings me to this page. Everything you see on this page is an agent. All right, from an NVIDIA Shield, Zedus, Fire Cubes, on devices, Apple TV, Chromecast, even your telephone, even your tablet. All of these can play a host as, not host, all of these can be an agent. All right, meaning it will accept your media on your home network. That's the beauty of it. So there's a difference. You got the host, right? Because you need these things to host inside of your home. All right. We ain't talking about putting this out there with your friends and you creating a website and these people. No, we talking about our home network. We can rip the movies, we can buy the movies, rip them, sell them on eBay, the movie, wherever, however you want to do it, the real movie, and you can just keep a copy of it, and there it is. All right. And then you can use these devices as agents, meaning I'm going to accept. All right. I'm going to accept anything that's on my home network, these devices will accept. All right. That's the beauty of this, guys. This is the beauty. But it all starts right here. It all starts right here. If you ain't got this in order, I don't care what you're using. I don't care what you're using. The Apple TV is not going to work right. The Fire TV Cube is not going to work right. None of these devices are going to work right because what? Your network. This is the brains and operation This is how everything starts right here. All right. You must have a solid network. So if you're using the ISP or the cable company equipment, you just have to make sure they're doing their part, which means, guys, you should know your download and your upload speed, period. You should not be telling anyone, well, they told me I got the best. Or when I ask you, hey, what's your download speed? Oh, damn, shoot, I don't know. No, you should know your download and the upload speed. It's very, very important because you may be paying for half a gig and you may only be getting 30. And you may have been doing this for 2, 3 years. You don't know because you don't keep up, or you don't think it's important, or you haven't been taught to know your numbers. This is your home network. You're paying for a certain amount of number. Know it. Use the application, run a speed test. You should know your download and your upload speed. It's as simple as that, guys. I'm telling you, I talk to so many people, and all they say, I'm gonna tell you, 90% of them say, oh, I don't know it, but they told me I got the best. The best to them can be 3 megabytes per second. Let's just be honest. So always, 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 guys, if I can give you one piece of advice today, if know your numbers, know your download speeds you're paying for, know your uploads, and run a speed test. Use analytic, use all of that. Whatever speed test, use speed test, whatever floats your boat. Because you know somebody gonna hit me up and say, Dale, I don't use analytic. I use this. Okay, use what works for you. There's no reason to send me an email telling me what speed test you're using. I'm not knocking on anyone, but I will get an email, guys. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Man, when I talked about the Apple TV, oh, you should have saw, hey, Dale, I disagree. A lot of them, I didn't even respond to it. Hey, Dale, I disagree with that. I'ma still rock the shield. Okay. It's okay. I'm not forcing you to change your mind what works for you. If it works for you, big salute. But just know we have options. And for my hustlers out there, you may run into this problem where a person say, I don't care. I just listen, I want to watch TV, but I would prefer Apple because that's what I like. Now you have a reason to say, all right, well, I can get you an Apple. It's gonna cost a little bit more, but I can get it for you. Give them a price. I'm telling you, people want what they want, and people don't mind paying if you know what you know. Your customer service has to be A1. That's why I say this is options. That's why I say, know your product. Don't just get it because I got it. Learn it. Get it, learn it. And that's why, again, in my consultation, and you can ask anybody in my consultation, I make sure my people know it. I make sure. Shout out to everybody who consulted this weekend, because they got it. They got it. And they are so happy. Man, you should have heard one of the crazy stories I heard. But just know it's going to come to an end for a lot of them people who are making money. Because I'm going to just tell you this. I'm not paying nobody when I can do this stuff myself. Listen, if I know how to finish my basement, if I had someone who can teach me, I'm willing to pay somebody to teach me. But I understand the business. Well, shoot, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you where I can make the money off of you. I understand. But hey, listen, it's nothing like starting your own. Just get your own, and I'm willing to show you how to do it. All right. Not everybody's gonna give you that sauce, but if you've been rocking with me, you already know what it is. I can care less what anybody say. All right. That's just me. I would rather for you to learn this. I would rather for you to sit back instead of paying this cat to watch whatever he or she put on there. Why not teach yourself? And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to do it. And you going I'm telling you, once you start, the rest is history. I have yet to have one person come back and say, "Yo, Dale, man, you ain't teach me nothing, man. All that stuff you gave me, that was terrible." Yeah, and not once. Everybody come back and say, "Hey, man, I'm just happy you taught me. You're not scared to share that information." And for you slick guys, I got something for you slick guys, because there's always a couple of y'all slick guys. "Hey, Dale, tell me what you use." Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm using. That's what consultation is for. Hey, do you do this, do this, do that? That's what consultation is for. If you want to know the sauce, that's what the consultation is for. I'm not going to give you the ingredients for free. I've done that before. If it wasn't for YouTube terms and services, I will be just dropping the sauce on there. But you will be watching it too. So don't email me saying, "Hey, Dale, so what you be using?" Because I'm going to ignore it. I had about 5, 6 of those emails over the weekend. "Hey, Dale, do you use this, this, and this? Also, did you use this?" I didn't even respond to them. I did not respond to them because I don't do business like that. Why I'm gonna give you the sauce and no, heck you know. So that's just how it is, guys. Let me get to these questions and things like that. What up, Eugene? Salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the donation. Up. Uh Jing say, "Yo, where do I find the right vid player?" I don't know what you're talking about, Jing. What you mean, the right vid player? I'm not understanding that one. You're going to have to give me some more details. John say, "Yo, I'll take that $20 on." I feel you on that. That on box. I know people that are listen, I don't knock nobody hustle. I know people that get that device and sell it for 150. I'm like, whatever works for you, homie. And are killing it. Killing it. Definitely closed versus open. Absolutely. What up, Guns? Guns say, "I just came in. What player are you guys talking about for the Apple TV?" We talking about the Infuse. Infuse is the player that will get your stuff over the media network. Yep. You see that icon that I shared? Where you at? Right there, Guns. But it just said, "Why so much hate on the Apple TV 4K?" I don't know why, but it's hate. That's what it is. Ted say, "Yo, what up, Superdell? Thanks for all the good info. I'm having a drink for you. Hey, just drink responsible. Ain't nothing like it. I had a few of them yesterday. I had a few yesterday. And look, to anybody, because I didn't know, listen, look, this is all I'm going to say about this. If you gave someone a chance, all right, if you gave someone a chance and it did not work for them, it did not work for you, and it ended bad. I do not support anyone. I don't like people getting over on people. All right. I'm gonna just say that. I don't like people who get on it, get over on people. And it is what it is. Now, there's a saying, the first time, all right, first time is on you. It's on that person. The second time, it may be on you. The third time you still dealing with that person, then definitely that's on you. I got one time for someone to screw me over, and then I have a choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna go elsewhere. You know, but if you decide to stay and continue to give them your money, then again, that's on you. You have to make a decision. All right. I was put on the spot yesterday and I straight up told him, I don't like your business practice. I don't think I said it like that because had a couple of drinks in the system. I don't think I said it like that, but I don't like the business practice that you performing. And you got a lot of people, who broke bread with you, and things did not get worked out correctly. Now, if he did you wrong the first time, you have to go out and do it again, give him some more. The first time is on him. The second time it's on you. All right. I hate to be like that. It is what it is, but it's no need to email anybody because common sense. And again, you have someone in today's age when you have somebody who has, a great response when it comes to people learning, who's telling you you can start your own. Been saying this for the longest, but some of y'all just refuse to do it. And then some of y'all email me, yo, Dale, man, he got me, he this and that, and this. What you want me to do? Some of y'all get in touch with Bo. What Bo gonna do? And it's not a knock on this individual. And he says it. That's the crazy thing about it. He would tell you, yep, I got you. Because you sent me too many emails. So you send me 3 emails, I got you. And you ain't, what you gonna do about it? But this is one of the reasons why, and not because of him, I got tired of using applications and they be good and they go down. I just got tired of the headache. And I said, you know what? I'm about to start this myself. Because I'm not dependent on somebody. I'm not. And again, this is no hate. This is no hate. So whoever gonna send him an email saying Dale talking about you, Dale ain't talking about no one. I'm talking about common sense. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about common sense. All right. Again, he called me. He called me and was like, why don't you like me? It ain't that I don't like him. I don't like the business practice. I don't like to hear people getting mistreated or things like that. Yo, Dale, I sent him this, man. And it's a week later. I'm seeing it. I done saw so many things. And yet, y'all go back to the individual. It's nothing I can do for you. It's not like I can call him and be like, hey, man, give him this. Man, you better, dude, don't make me come out there. I can't do nothing. I don't know what he got in his house. Nobody, you just don't know. Only thing you have to do is sit back and really think about it. Some of y'all need to pray about it and say, should I take this chance or not? All right. I said it right there, and he know it. Can me and him have a conversation? Absolutely. But I have no association as far as his business and my business. And he put me on the spot. He's like, why don't you like me? I said, I think I said, I don't like you. I just don't like your business, man. Your business is all terrible because of the response. So he called me. So before anybody sit back and say, yo, Dale talking about DVD King. No, he called me. You got to know the whole story. Again, I don't hate him or anything, but he puts it out there. He tells you. And I told him, I said, man, look, I just don't like your business practice, dude. I just think you need to work on that. You promise things and things don't happen accordingly, things like that. So, and he know it. But don't sit back and try to put a beef out there. Because I know some of y'all do that. Oh, shoot, Dale talking about. No, Dale didn't. Dale was minding his business yesterday. When that call came in, about 4 or 5 calls came in. And I said, yo, I thought it was something wrong. Somebody got hurt or something. I thought somebody was getting hurt. Maybe somebody, because when somebody calling you like that, when somebody is blowing your phone up like that, and again, he called me, I didn't call him, because it's gonna be somebody that try to mix this up. I already know how this works. He called me. And see, this is what you have to tell people. Just like a couple years ago, when that big old thing blew up, two groups, I was being blamed for something that didn't have anything to do with me. And because I said I'm not getting into it, a person took it like I was going against him. I guess because we stay in Michigan. And some of the people who we kick it with jumped on his side because I said, listen, I don't get in other people's business affairs. And we haven't talked since. And I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's certain things don't put me in it. And remind you, the call always come to me. I'm not called. I don't get in people's business affairs. So I'm not going to pick up the phone and say, yo, so bro, what you think about GoPro Donnie? I'm not going to do that. Not to say there's a beef between GoPro and Soul Bro. I don't know what GoPro is at. I think GoPro must have went back to jail for child support, if you ask me. But I just don't get it. If it doesn't concern me, but if somebody call me, I can say, listen, look, I know what's going on. I don't agree with it. But if I don't give you the right answer, you should respect that. And so yesterday when he put me on the live show, I was, I think I heard him say live. As a matter of fact, I did hear him say live. And I say, well, I don't like your business practice. Now that's not gonna make him go and do a video on it. And he said it. He said, yeah, Dale, I know. But I think he said if a person give me the money and it is what it is. But that's the thing about it, man. That's the thing about it. You got to know who you're dealing with. You have to. And he said it yesterday. I listened to a little bit of the show. He said, listen, I don't care. People gonna still rock with me. And people still rock with him. He's very good at what he do. It's just the business side that I don't care about, and he know it. So before y'all go over there, because it's gonna be somebody, oh, Dale talking about you, sending him a text saying, no, Dale's not talking about it. Because when he go back and listen, he gonna be like, oh man, I've been knowing that about Dale. Shit, man, Dale been telling me that years. It is what it is. You think I care what Dale say? And that's just the point. That's one reason I like him, because he don't care. He don't care. I'm one of them people that don't care, but I do have a heart. That cat ain't got no heart. I'm going to just tell you like that. And he know it. He knows it. He know the trolls is coming and all of that, man. So that's the beauty of it, man. I listen, I'm one of them guys that always say, listen, I can learn from anybody. At the end of the day, it's up to you, the end user, to sit back and say, yay or nay. All right. Everybody's going to do things differently. All right. I'm going to teach you how to build this bad boy. But you got some people, they don't want that. They rather want you to do it. And I'm not mad at them for that. I'm happy everybody getting their hustle on, But at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, damn, I really messed up. I really messed up. I shouldn't have. And, and that's just how it is. Certain things I look, I think, let me get back with you and let it marinate in the brain a little bit. But that's just how it is. But I'm not about to pay somebody when I can do the stuff for myself. That's the whole agenda of this whole 20-minute conversation right there. If I can do it myself, I'm not bringing nobody in. All right. Unless I need a little bit help in this category. Hey man, I wish I could do this, man. If I knew how to finish, put up the lumber, lay drywall, nail all that stuff, paint it in, put in the bathroom, toilet, sink, shower, man, I wouldn't have nobody in this joint. I'd do it myself. I come in and put about a good 3 hours in every day. And on the weekend, I would be down there pretty every day with me and my boys, as long as they ain't got to practice, and say, hey guys, can y'all come on? Let's do this for about, because I know they young and I know they want to be with their friends. Hey, give me about 4 to 5 hours. Let's get up early in the morning. Let's knock this out. And my boys ain't gonna deny me. My boys gonna be like, all right, Dad, come on, let's do it. All right. So let me see. Who else said something? Let me see. Sobro say, yo, I watch everybody, and if I don't agree, I move on. I don't have beef with anybody other than the one trick pony. And hey, look, I understand. But you learn. And yep, everybody know him. Everybody know how he is. And at the end of the day, you got a choice. You have a choice. And again, for the people who's going to run over there, y'all gonna witness this. Some of y'all know it. I think Soul Bro was over there. I watched a little bit of it. He called me. Because I don't need nobody saying, yo, Dale, why you sending shots at DVD? I'm not sending shots. I'm telling you the truth, what happened. All right? Because a lot of y'all pick and choose what you really want to hear. A lot of these guys call me. I don't call the people with the drama. All right? I don't call with that drama. Guys call me. And if you're not going to like what I got to say, there's no need to get upset. All right? We just have a disagreement. That don't mean we can't kick it and break bread together. We just have a disagreement. That's all it is. And that comes with maturity. I didn't always have that. Listen, I was one of them people, you ain't ride with me, you against me. I understand it now. You know, we ain't in no war zone or nothing like that. This is not the United States versus this one. Whether we right or wrong, we got to go in. No, it's not one of them. It's, hey, if we have a disagreement, let's talk about it. And if we can't talk about it, all right, I know my stance then. You know, and that's just how I go. Jamie say, yo, I'll use a shoe to hammer them nails in, Dale, if I don't. I definitely feel you. I feel you, man. Big salute, Ultimate. What up, though? Thank you, say Dale, just to support the channel, bro. Much respect. I appreciate the love. Little lady said, off subject, but I'm loving your shoe collection. Absolute little lady. Listen, I got a few items right here that I got to put away. I got some dunks. I got to put these away. It's so many things I still got to put away. Remember, I said I was going to do this yesterday. Didn't get around to it, but I appreciate it. You know, them came out Friday. What else is over here? Man, so much. So much. And of course, the 12s, the lows right here. I ain't put them up. And it's a few more over there, quite a bit more. And so I got to put these back. So, but thank you, little lady. I appreciate the love. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. You say, when I first heard DVD came on your show, I thought it was, and man, he ain't nothing but about 4'10" or something like that. I remember when that cat used to be like, I F you up, Dale. We got so much history. Like, it's a respect. It's a crazy respect, because I respect every man and woman. Whether you go against me or not, I still respect you. I just don't deal with you. And it's not saying that I wish harm on you. It's about maturity. That's what it comes down to. If we're in disagreement, we can be in disagreement. Listen, my dog, Steve Cornelius, me and Steve we done had multiple disagreements. Steve done told me, yo, Dale, don't do that, man. Why you spending your money? This and that. I say, hey, Steve, let me call you back, dog, because you hating right now. And then Steve turned around and get the same thing like months later after he realized what it was. We disagreed on the cube and the shield. We disagreed. I don't forget if it was my show or his show. We disagreed. But it's a respect. That don't mean, oh man, since you disagree with me, man, F you. And some people don't understand that it's okay to have a disagreement. I don't care who it is. One thing about it, you can't clown me because I'm not going to give you anything to clown me with. You know, I don't care. Listen, they can talk about my bald head. They can talk about my lips. They can talk about whatever. I've been hearing that stuff for the longest. But that's something I like seeing my kids, like seeing my children grow. You know, I like seeing a smile on my wife. I like bringing, like, everybody on DST know I post a lot over there. Like, I can look, last year on my birthday, I'm at the mall and I'm like, sure, I'm gonna give me an outfit. I didn't even buy myself anything. You know what I did? I bought something for my wife. That's the maturity I'm talking about. Cause I'm like, shh, these look fire. I think she gonna like these. And it's my birthday. It's the day of my birthday. I'm like, yeah, she gonna look good in these. Yeah, I'm gonna rock her. She said she wanted these too. I'm looking at them like, you know what? I'm gonna get these. I saved up all my money and bought her another ring. So I don't get into that. No, dog, I'm not. So even when people tried to expose, they tried to expose a damn email that didn't have nothing on it. I'm like, at first I was like, oh shoot, what did I send? Did I send something going off? And when they showed the email, I laughed. I say, oh man. Because I'm thinking like, damn, did I snap on somebody in the background? I just gave a statement saying why I can't let a person on the channel because I didn't like what he was doing on another channel. That's not a knock on him. It's just that I didn't want that content coming to my channel. And I was called a hater, punk. I just said, nah, and before you asked the reason why, because I knew it was going to come down the line. And so it is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody. I was a little nervous though, because I'm like, damn, did I say, damn, did I send something? I really couldn't. I'm like, damn, did they catch me slipping? Was I talking about somebody? And they thought I was talking about one of them, and I was talking about somebody, a whole nother person that's not even in the country. I was talking about somebody that's not in the United States. And because cats always jump to conclusions, what happened? Dale, send me an email. Dale, I don't think he was talking about you. I'm not talking about him. And that's what I say, man. It's so crazy, man. I'm telling you, on these streaming, if people was just to sit back and think and realize one thing about me, like even when one of my people, right, they say it's my group. I don't call it my group because I think we all bring something to the table as far as DST. Whether you see them or not, somebody always brings something to the table. Like if I want to know about audio, I know I can go to LJ, right? If I want to get my freak on, I know I can go to J Mac. I can say, hey, J Mac, hey, somebody need this. Hey, man, they asking me about this. Hey, can you set this up for him? And he'd be like, yeah, I got him. Yeah, just tell him, send me, this is how much I charge, this and that, and this. Like, if I want to know about Apple, y'all already know, real. I could call tech in the bathroom if I wanted to smoke. Hey, man, what's better? The Nike cannabis or the Yeezy cannabis? Which one? And he'll sit back and give me some info, even though it's not. I'm just giving y'all, you know, food for thought. And so everybody, I can go to anybody. And my hustlers, the hustlers, I can Bo, I can talk to Rose. I can talk to J Mac because we're the biggest hustlers. I think Tech be hustling too, but Tech be hustling everything. Tech a hustler who will sell you back your socks that you're wearing. And that's just how it is. We can all sit back and kick it, but that's just one of the things I enjoy. I enjoy like I took my nephews, all my nephews. Guys, y'all didn't even know. I didn't even post it. But I took all my nephews. I saw that they needed shoes. You know, I told my wife, she said, hey, go ahead. And it's 3 of them. Now I got the video. And if it wasn't for YouTube, because I don't want to put kids and stuff, man, I got a video. When they got their shoes on, they had a new walk. They were walking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They got new Jordans and everything. That's what made me smile. And I told my wife, and I smiled so much. Took many pictures, guys. I got pictures. I took a picture with them when I had them in the store. See, that's what I get on. That's what I like to do. A lot of people can't say that. People say, oh, Dale making this money, this and that. Yeah, but look what Dale is doing. A lot of things I don't even talk about. Like what I used to have to go and get my niece and take her shopping. You know, just kick it or take my wife somewhere or, help my kids out, you know, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying, man. That's all it's about. But to change someone's life and help them and assist, that's what I really like, honestly. And to see them little boys, man, I ain't gonna even lie. It almost choked me up. Your boy. Hey, look, just talking about it, man, just bring chills. Like, man, it's a funny thing just being able to provide or assist. I ain't gonna say provide, but assist, because I know I can't take care of 2 households. But if I can take a little bit off of mother and a father, and say, listen, I get this, that way y'all ain't even got to worry about this. And my niece was my niece was about to break down just for buying her 3 kids some shoes. But boy, it was funny going through the mall. Boy, I had them. I mean, they were walking, man. Y'all should have saw them little kids. They were, yeah, yeah, yeah. As a little kid, you get some new shoes. You think you the fastest runner in the world. I told the oldest, I say, run, man, go on, run. And he took off. He wasn't going fast, but you can't tell him he wasn't going fast. So that's what it's all about. Thank you, little lady. I appreciate it. Oh, it was somebody over there did. I can't remember who it was, man. I can't remember. C. Oliver, what up, though? Life changes. Big salute. Say, Dale, I'll be emailing you soon for a consultation. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll give you all the details on what you need before we even get into the consultation. And we'll go from there. Absolutely. Big salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the donation. I'm just talking. I don't get off topic and everything, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. What up, though, G? What's good? Say if I had the recipes, don't come to jail. Yeah, hey, listen, you can, man, I get them emails, yo, Dale, do you be using this? I'm like, what? I'm not about to respond to that. I'm not about to do that. Yeah, yep, you see. Right, Miss, I tell you, say, yeah, you'll still have me running out to get shield. Yeah, we had everybody, and the thing about it, I was one of the first ones to have the shield. If I wasn't the first, I was number 2 or 3. I was number 2 or 3. I was number 2 or 3. And them cats, and it was, I don't know who actually put it out to say, yo, you could do this and this and this. But it wasn't a lot of videos on it. I just knew it ran Android, but I didn't know how to side load onto it because the technology and some of the apps we use wasn't there yet. It was crazy, but yeah, we got it. Oh man. Jay Pezza say, yo, people who have the dollars buy everything. People who have limited funds buy what they can. Absolutely. And then you have people, if I can provide you and teach you, right? If I can provide and teach, that's a great thing too. Because I think and believe me, I know, you know, um, I definitely know what you're talking about, Jay Paz. Because, and that's the thing about me, like, I try to look out for the ones who can't, and that's usually where I start at. That's usually where I start at. But then as you elevating, you got to make some changes and stuff like that. Like, but you are absolutely correct. I agree. Say the only reason why I bought my Nvidia Shield because of the game, but what I know now, I would have bought the ARM boxes because it does the same thing. Absolutely, it does, and what you needed to do. Yup. So I agree. What you needed to do, David, absolutely. Because if you're not into the gaming and you don't need the, you're not hooking up anything to it, then there's no need to get the Shield. I agree with you. Absolute A, Eugene. You're absolutely right, man. And that's why I tell some people, like, I'm gonna tell you what I did yesterday. You know them guys at the gas, and just not to keep doing this, but there was a guy at the gas station, right? I don't know why. And look, I believe in higher power, right? So I do believe in Jesus Christ, right? As my Lord and Savior. I'm not scared to say it. I do believe. Man, I just had this. I had like $4 in my pocket, and I had my credit cards, right? And so I looked over there at him. He didn't look at me at first. I looked over there. I put the card in the gas machine. I pumped, and I looked over there at him. And usually it's always them who approach you while you at the gas station, right? Usually it's always them. And they come out, hey man, you got some extra change. I looked at him, he wasn't paying attention. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, he was looking a little rough, right? I looked at him again, and he looked up, he looked at me. So now we made eye contact. And I said, pump this gas. And I said, you know what? Only thing I'm gonna get, I went and bought a pop. For some of y'all who know what pop is, soda, right? Fago. And said, I'm gonna go over here. But I already pulled up, right? I had $4. Now the pop costs what, 125 plus tax in Michigan. So 135. So I got $4 in my pocket. I said, so after my gas, because I was listening to my music too. You know how it is on the weekend. The sun was shining. I think I had some rap playing and it was sounding good, right? I put the pump up, got my gas. I started walking towards you. Went in my pocket. He didn't ask. He didn't even have to ask. I said, here you go, man. Take that. He said, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Without him even asking, because usually they come to you. Hey, you got some spare change? Can you give me a quarter or whatever? I gave him $1. I went in there. I bought me a pop, 125, something like that. It came out, whatever the change was, 65 cents. I said, man, put that in your pocket as well. He said, man, God bless, man. Thank you. I said, hey, man, just work on yourself. You're going to be all right, and, and left it like that. But those are some of the things that I do at times. It was only one hiccup. That I think I made. Because everybody, I don't get, people holding signs. If I got it, I got it. And sometimes I got it, I just don't feel like giving. But it was a lady, man, I bullcrap you not, near downtown Detroit. And I hate that I did it, and it still hurts my spirit now. I'm over there, and I'm in an Expedition. Black, some of y'all saw the car. I'm in a black Expedition. I'm looking good, smelling good. And she did like this. She basically said, can you help? I'm hungry. She did just like this. She did this. And I'm like, And so I stopped looking at her. And so she trying to make eye contact. And you know, sometimes you try to avoid. And I looked over there. She said, please, I'm hungry. And she did like this. She said, I'm hungry. And I'm like, man, the light turned green. I'm like, man. And then something in my mind, I think, you know, my conscience was like, now, dude, you got about $200 in your pocket. You couldn't give her $1. And I said, I put this on everything. I got like probably about 3/4 of a mile. I said, man, let me, and we got the street called Michigan Avenue that leads right to downtown Detroit. I pulled it over, man. I turned it around, went back, and I could not find her. And that's one of the things, man. I don't know where she went that quick. I don't know what it is, but I always felt, you know, kind of bad because here it is. I had quite a few dollars in my pocket, like singles. And I'm looking like, man, you know, I'm all uppity or whatever. And that's why sometimes I try to humble myself. Like, you know, not all the time I'm just going to be sticking my hand out giving. But sometimes, you know, but man, she was sitting there and she was like, I'm hungry. And that's just how she was. And you know, you can read lips. You can tell when somebody say I'm hungry, right? And I just felt some type of way like, damn, you know, I couldn't find her. I don't know if she walked off, went to the alley. I don't know. I just never found her. And that's one thing. And to have that type of money in my pocket, I think I did some hustles and stuff. I might have had $300-$400. I don't know. I know I had some singles. And it was nothing for me to just sit back and say, all right, take this $5. Go get you something to eat. And just let it. I mean, once you give it to them, it ain't, I mean, if they use it for something else, that's on them. But you just give it out the kindness of your heart. And that's what I try to do, man. But that's the only thing where in these last few years, and that happened last year, and you see how it's still affecting because I don't think she would have lied, you know, and she looked malnourished. I mean, she was skinny, long blonde hair. She was white, and she was standing there with that sign, and it might have been like me and 3 other cars. Right? It was in the building where they did the Transformers movie. It was the train depot. Y'all, if you watch the Transformers, you saw this movie. I mean, you saw this building. They redoing it. It's gonna be Ford. It's gonna be part of Ford Motor Company now, but they redoing it, tearing it. It's gonna be beautiful now. But I was right there in front of this building, coming from Southwest Detroit and going downtown. And she I'm sitting up there, man. I turned the music up. I'm like, man, please. And man, I don't know what it was. It was like you get that guilty. And some people would say, hey, man, that was the Lord talking to you, where however you believe, man. But it was like, dude, you just got blessed with all this hustling, this money, and you couldn't give her $1. And I'm sitting up there driving, and I don't know why I turned down the music. I'm like, man, I in the middle of Michigan Avenue, and now again, you ain't supposed to do no U-turn, so I could have got a ticket too. I turned, in this big old expedition, I turned it, and I went back going on west on Michigan Avenue, and I'm looking, I'm seeing, I'm like, what the heck? And I'm looking, I'm at a red light. I'm like, seeing if I see any type of woman. First of all, I'm like, and I don't know where she went. I went back up in there, went through all the area. I couldn't find her. I said, damn. I said, all right, well, maybe somebody else took care of her, but that is one thing I kind of hate, though. That's one thing I kind of hate. So, hey, let me see. Salvador, what up, though? He said it took me a year and a half to buy 2 NVIDIA Shield. When I seen the price, I was rocking boxes. Absolutely. So, bro, say, yo, I have 3 shields and 1 dongle. I have given away 2 devices on shows or paid to give them the device. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually have to do something, man. Had a rough weekend. Thanks, bro. Hey, thank you, Huff. Thank you. Hopefully everything is well, man. It's getting better for you. Hopefully everything getting better for you, Huff. I appreciate it. Say I had the 2015. Yeah, the 2015 is good. Shelly say, yo, I had an Apple TV for about 5 years. It's in the drawer. I need to take it out and have a second look. Absolutely, Shelly. It works for me and what I got. And again, I have my movie collection on my home network, and I have the Apple TV, and then I got the Eyebrow Peterson television, and I just use 2 apps on there. I don't need the Amazons. I don't need the Netflix. I don't need none of that. So, and I'm pretty good with it. Say big ups to you, Dale. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely, absolutely. Satavia say, yo, blessings coming to you, Superdell. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Eugene say, yo, keep up the good work. My brother, don't stop growing. Absolutely. I will not. What's up, Alexander? What's good? Aaron say, yeah, Dale, I'm trying to be be a more person now, because having faith without good deeds is no good. It says we all need to uplift. Absolutely. I agree 100%. And that's why I said, man, for this guy, I'm so used to them coming. Like man, I could tell y'all so many stories, man. I've been telling my wife, I'm like, I'm starting to see some they say they're refugees that's showing up and they on corners with kids. I don't know how that happened, but it's getting crazy. Me and my wife been talking. I'm like, hey, you notice we seeing, they say they're refugees, and I'm like, it's crazy, but I don't know yet. It's crazy. Sean say, yo, you was convicted by the Holy Spirit. Yeah, man. It was like, man, you couldn't. It was crazy, Sean, because it was like, you mean to tell me you couldn't even you couldn't give $1, dog? That's why I turned that big. I done got you, I done bless you with this truck. You're looking good, you're smelling good. You got your hat, you got your Jordans on, you're looking good. Your wife's sideballing you because you're looking good and she not with you. Your kids looking at you like, yeah, Dad, go ahead, because I'm going to jack you for them Jordans you just got. And I'm like, shh, man, I just turned that big, oh, I turned that big boy right there on Michigan Avenue, like, shh, turned down the music. But I never found her, though. It was crazy. Say, hey, yo, my mom's always told me you don't know where you're going before you leave this earth, rich then poor. Absolutely. And I actually read that in the Bible. Absolutely. If y'all don't know that story, the rich man, poor man, definitely check it out. I said, there, I just pulled up the Transformer movie and I see the SUV in the background. You crazy, man. You crazy. You are absolutely crazy. Oh, man. Crazy. But everybody, hey, listen, I'm glad y'all rock with me. Hopefully y'all learn from me. Again, guys, the moral to this whole show today, try to invest in yourself. Sometimes you have to pay, you know. Listen, if I had the next 2 weeks off from the job, even though I'm paying this contractor, I would be down here helping him. I bull crap you not. I bull crap you not. And it's unfortunate because at my job we're not slow, but it don't have to be a lot of people going out, right? I would tell them guys, hey man, do this, and I would be here just to see what this guy's doing, trying to learn, like helping him, still gonna give him his money, but I would try to take in a lot of that information and then go from there. So it's all right. We gonna get it there though. We gonna get it there. And that way I can sit back and say, all right, I saw what he was doing. Let me try to apply the same thing, see if I can do it by myself. And if I need assistance, like, hey man, look, I'll pay you to come do this and do that, do this. I ain't messing with no electricity, but everything else I will. What's up, Cordelia? What's up, baby? How you doing? Hope all is well. And so, guys, look, it is 8:30. I'm not going to hold y'all up. I just appreciate y'all rocking with me. Again, I'll be going live tomorrow. If God willing, if everything goes well at the job, and I'm out of there. I forget to tell y'all, I'm gonna be making this announcement tomorrow as well. On Fridays, the live show will not be here because it is high school football. So you already know what I got to do. All right, just letting you know, I will be at the football game. So hopefully somebody, maybe somebody from another creator or from the time being can get on and actually jump on, and hopefully their teachings are just as good, or they are helping someone. And so if you're just tuning into the show, again, we had a nice conversation. Here it is right here. Let me show y'all again. We talked about why so much hate on the Apple TV 4K. Also, we talked about the new Fire TV Cube. Rather, I gave my take on it. Will it come with more RAM, more storage, USB, Wi-Fi 6, Ethernet port, Luna gaming? Just to give a few. From time to time, I always talk about this. Always invest in your network. And on the screen, you see right there a modem and a router. And then we talked about the difference between hosting when you're starting your media library and actually using these devices to be the agents, meaning it's going to intake the information that you have on your home network. All right. So I hope that helped y'all out. I appreciate everybody who donated tonight. Also, big shout out to everybody who got the consultation. Big salute. I hope that everybody just go out and just do what they got to do to make their home better for you and your family. Really, when you come through me. Again, we talked about a little bit of DVD King. Um, so I already know he probably gonna get an email or call, yo, Dale, and he'll listen to the show. Believe me, he gonna listen. And he'll be like, oh man, Dale just talking that smack, it is what it is. I've been on that. What you gonna tell? And he'll tell you too. Man, you send me this crap, man. Man, Dale always do this. So, and then we talked about a little bit, I ain't gonna call it drama, but misunderstandings. I will call it that, misunderstandings, and actually maturing in this field. And I keep giving demonstrations, of things that happened while I was on streaming. Because if it happened to me, it can happen to you. And so it is what it is. So salute. Thank you to little lady. She actually gave me some love on the shoe collection. I got more to put up. I just got to put the other part up. It came in this weekend. So, yeah, we'll get it going. Then I got to start my shoe channel. Other than that, guys, salute to y'all. I appreciate the love. I thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Everybody who donated, this weekend, this week, I appreciate y'all as well. Lady Sun God has always hooked me up. Either she do it before the show or after the show, within the show. I don't know, but she always do it. I mean, it's crazy how the women be showing love. They do it secretly too. They be know I be all into the show. And they be like, Dale, here goes 20. Yo, put that there, put that there. Here you go. So again, salute to Miss Billy. Congratulations, Miss Billy, on what you accomplished. I love the story. I just love Miss Billy's story, man. I'm gonna have to get her on here one day, and she gonna tell y'all how she converted her household in cutting the cable cord. It's an interesting topic. I just love her story. And shout out to our oldest cord cutter. She probably listening. I don't know, Miss B. And Miss B, Miss B be doing her thing. So everybody else in between, salute to y'all. I thank y'all for rocking with me. And y'all be kind. Hey, somebody let me know what GoPro getting out. Hopefully GoPro is fine. I know we joke a lot. Hopefully he's okay. Um, hopefully he's okay because he don't came up missing a few times. Now I just say he went to jail for child support, but hopefully everything is well on his end because life is short. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. This is Superdell. I am out this mother. I'm out. Peace.